Guys, I'm going to share with you some insights today in supply and demand and support and resistance. Check out this video. Okay guys, so look, there's two names for this: supply and demand, or support and resistance. And to me they amount to the same thing. They're all within the same topic. And I'm going to share with you on here, on my special flip chart, a few pointers on how to trade this, this trading method. So first thing I want to point out is about the charts. What are the charts? What do they represent? Now a lot of people say it's the price of currency pair, it's the price of a stock. I say no, okay? You've got to understand that the charts are the mass psychology of the market that is trading the particular currency pairs. It's not just a number. It's a representation of the buying cycle, the selling cycle that goes on a 24-hour basis in trading. And it's when you understand those patterns that you understand the psychology behind it, and then you can pick out your trades. So we talk about bear markets, we talk about bull markets. You know, bull market is a long run up. A bear market is where the market is going down. We don't care whether it's bull or bear. We just need to understand that the market sentiment at the moment is one way or another. And that is what the charts are. It's the psychology of the mass market that is buying and selling every minute, every second, every fraction of a second of every day in the Forex market, or any trading market for that matter. So there are four things I want to share with you that are really, really key in trading support and resistance and supply and demand, okay? First thing is trend, okay? The faster, the more aggressive a trend is, the more you know that people are buying, okay? When you see a stock doing this, you know that it's a bull market. You know that people are buying. Equally, when you see a stock doing that, you know that people are selling. The sellers are outbidding the buyers, and they're winning the battle. That is the psychology of the charts. When you see a pattern like this, you know that it's a very indecisive situation. You know nobody's winning, nobody's losing, it's just an ongoing battle until the scale tips and all of a sudden we have a breakout, up or down. So you've got to understand that psychology. You've got to understand and look for the very dominant trend so that you can trade with those trends. You can also decide how strong your support level is going to be by the length and, not the length, sorry, but the strength of the movements out of these trends. So that moves me on to the second thing, which is fast movements. Because, like I just showed you, if the charts are moving sideways and then all of a sudden there's a big breakout, the likelihood is that there's going to be orders left here. So we are looking for a nice trend up. We're looking for a fast movement out of a particular zone that's going to be our supply zone. Okay, there's going to be orders left there. This is going to form our resistance as this moves down. South of this, like that, we know then there's going to be demand here. Okay, so this is why I talk about support and resistance, supply and demand, because it kind of amounts to the same thing. So all of a sudden, this is support, by the way, not resistance. So we've come back down, we know there's demand here now, and it's gone down, it's going to come back up, it's going to hit resistance, there's going to be orders left in this area from institutional investors, and that's why we have that big movement out, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fast movement out, which I know will leave unfilled orders here. So as that price moves back up to this area, they're going to get filled again and move back down. And that is the principle of supply and demand, or support and resistance. So we're going to talk a little bit about So I am specifically, as well as looking for a movement out of a level, I'm looking for a strong movement into it, and there are a number of different levels. If I see a price do this, then I know, because it's moved in very strongly, it's caught and then moved out, I know this is going to be a strong level for me to trade. So we'll trade it like this, we'll wait till the price comes down, and then we go again when those orders get filled. Equally, it could move down like this, and then down. I know again, when this comes back up, likely that it's going to fill orders and move back down again. So there are a number of different ways. There's one more I want to share with you. Because the price could easily move up very strongly, create a level and then move down again. Okay, and the flip side of that, of course, is it might move down, create a level and then move up again. Those four patterns, I think we have a slightly overfilled pen here. Those four patterns, those four patterns are going to be good indicators, and that's what you need to be looking for when you're looking for different levels to give you supply and demand of your currency pair or stock. The fourth thing I want to talk about is big bounces, because more often than not a stock will trade like this, or a currency pair, okay? And it's bouncing off this resistance. Equally, it's bouncing off this support. And very often we will trade, if I see 1, 2, 3 bounces of resistance, we'll very often trade the fourth south and make a profit on it. Equally, where I see 1, 2, 3 levels of support bouncing off the support line, we'll then take the fourth one as a trade long. So look for those bounces, look for those levels, look for those patterns that I've shown you on this video, and that is the best way of trading support and resistance. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've taken something away from that. If you have, I'd like to hear your insights and your comments and your questions in the comment box below, and make sure you check us out on YouTube, subscribe to our channel for more videos and more information, and give us a like and thumbs up on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching.